Hello, welcome back. Thank you for joining us on Up to the Minute. I'm Dr. Andrea Bonner, Chair of HCC's Consumer Arts and Sciences Center of Excellence, and here's more information on how you can find us. We're on Houston City College District Facebook page, not HCC, and YouTube. We're also on X, LinkedIn, and on HCC TV at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. Today, we will be joined by Courtney Smith, the program coordinator and advisor for the HCC Creative Writing Lab. The English department has a free event coming up on April the 10th that's open to all faculty members throughout the HCC systems. The workshop is meant to recenter the human in education. This year's theme places emphasis on the proposed framework underlying those strategic objectives, namely the concepts of care, quality, and connection as the key elements that support student success. And we will have that conversation with Courtney in about 10 minutes. But first, it's time for the latest Eagle news, updates from across the Houston City College system, a place where we share the latest stories and events with students and faculty and support our mission for student success. If you have a story you'd like for us to feature here on Up to the Minute, we'd love to hear from you. For general inquiries or to share story ideas, you can email us at hcc.uptotheminute@hccs.edu or give us a call at 713-718-6395. Houston City College is joining institutions across the country in celebrating the Community College Month, a national campaign that spotlights the vital role community and technical colleges plays in driving workforce development and expanding economic opportunity. Led by the Association of Community College Trustees, ACCT, Community College Month is a yearly grassroots initiative that raises awareness about the value and impact of community colleges nationwide. The 2026 campaign theme is The Smartest First Step and the Strongest Next Step. At HCC, classes translate into real opportunities that empower students to achieve their academic and career goals every day. That commitment and access to opportunity are the heart of the community college mission. To learn more about our degrees and workforce programs and student support services that HCC offers, visit hccs.edu. Another story from Eagle News team involves the Viceroy Maven internship program. The program is a part of the national effort to develop the next generation of cybersecurity and electromagnetic spectrum professionals. Designed to provide scholars with applied mission-relevant experience, the program supports federal workforce priorities focused on cyber resilience, digital modernization, and emerging technology domains critical to our national defense. This summer, Leslie Trevino, a scholar in the Virtual Institute for Cyber and Electromagnetic Spectrum Research, or Viceroy, an employment program at Houston City College, will make history working with the Department of Defense as the first HCC scholar selected for the Viceroy Maven internship. Working alongside students from universities across the country at the program's Rome, New York facility, Trevino will spend 8 weeks focusing on real-world projects that contribute to national cyber defense, not classroom simulations. At the end of the internship, she will present her project before officials at the Pentagon. Trevino's long-term ambition centers on serving in the federal government, ideally at the Department of Defense as a civilian, and the Maven internship is precisely the kind of pipeline designed to get her there. The college continues to strengthen partnerships that position its students to compete for and succeed in nationally recognized programs that advance the nation's cybersecurity, and defense capabilities. To learn more about the Viceroy Scholars Program at HCC, visit hccs.edu/Viceroy. That's all of the Eagle News we have time for today. We will take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have a conversation with Courtney Smith about the exciting scholarship opportunities offered by the HCC Creative Writing Club.
For over 50 years, HCC has been here for you. Affordable, accessible, focused on your success. This is your college, growing, evolving, expanding with you. More bachelor's degrees, stronger workforce training, online learning with global reach. A new name, the same mission, bigger vision. Houston City College. Local focus, global reach. Register now at hccs.edu.
Our individual voices are powerful, but not everything has a voice. Let us be a voice to the voiceless. It's time to speak up for nature.
Poison Help is a free 24/7 hotline that answers all of your poison questions in over 100 languages.
Hello? Poison Help?
Hello? When poison happens, we're here for you. Just call Poison Help, 1-800-222-1222.
When a child is fighting a critical illness, one truth touches us all. Every child deserves a childhood. A wish sparks a ripple of hope that transforms communities far and wide. And when we grant wishes together, we create a movement of kindness, strength, and unity. Become a wish maker today and be part of a journey that truly changes lives.
My name is Jeff. Having a traumatic brain injury is understanding you were a lot smarter before the accident. I lost so many traits. Food donations from Suncoast Center of Independent Living helped me tremendously. It can mean fully paying the bills off. That's one of the biggest gifts right there. I have a purpose again. Life goes on.
There have always been a few, ready to fight and win. Since 1775, these few have been Marines, and they come from across this land to defend the future of our nation. This year, our Corps celebrates 250 years, and Marines are proud to serve this country, each other, and all that is still to come for America.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a family closer together. It's the way we make sure his first chapter book is the first step on his path to greatness. It's the way we rally in hard times and rise back up stronger than ever. United is the way we come together so everyone can thrive. Join us at unitedway.org.
Welcome back. The HCC Creative Writing Club is an organization dedicated to understanding and practicing the art of creative writing in its many forms, and to likewise create a public awareness of the effects creative writing has had on our society. The club is a student-led organization that strives to include any and all students with an interest in creative writing and related creative fields. The advisor for that organization is Courtney Smith, and she's here to tell us about all of the amazing events her club and the HCC English department have coming up. Welcome to the show, Courtney.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So glad to have you. So let's start off. Can you tell us about the Creative Writing Club and what goes on in your meetings? I would love to know that.
Wonderful. So the Creative Writing Club, we meet every week. Tuesdays at 2:00, and we're one of the few clubs that meets hybrid style. We have two groups, one at the West Houston Institute at A. Lee Hayes and another group in Katy. And we also have a group that come every week online. So we meet virtually via Teams as well. And what we do is we obviously write creative writing, such as poems and short stories and memoir and scripts. We have some people who are writing comics. So really any kind of creative endeavor. We have people who write songs. We usually have a prompt and people write however they interpret the prompt, and then we share it. But right now we're really excited because we're working on our literary journal. We're working on the next issue of our literary journal. So that's what our meetings are mostly about right now.
I love that. So you mentioned both the long and short form stories. Is the journal the voiceable? Is that what that is?
It's called Vocable, which is a little different word.
Vocable. I said it wrong, but yes. Well, tell us what else is in that other than the long and short form stories.
Sure. So we also accept art. We're actually about to drop our latest issue this spring. We accept rolling submissions, so people can still submit their creative work. However, we only we put it out once a year. So we're constantly accepting submissions, but the spring issue that we're about to have come out, where you won't be in that one, let's put it that way, but we will still consider your work for the next one. And the latest issue is coming out on April the 24th. We're going to have a release party at A-Leaf Hayes in the auditorium, where people can come and get a free copy, and they can hear the people who are accepted read their work. We, again, like I said, we also accept art. So there are several art pieces that we'll try to also show off that day from the artists who were accepted.
Well, I was going to ask you about the release party. You mentioned that briefly. And also there's going to be scholarships that will be awarded coming up.
Yes, that's correct. So one of the scholarships is called the Dr. Zachary Hodges Award, which he is the president of Northwest College, which is where our physical location is based out of. And it's a $500 scholarship awarded to the best literary submission to Vocable. And so out of all the work that was accepted, the advisors and the editorial team pick which one was the best out of those written pieces, and that person gets a $500 award. And then we have another $500 scholarship called the Lucille Joy Award. Oh, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. The Lucille Joy Awards is for the literary piece. Dr. Zachary Hodges is for the person in the club who has contributed to the most supportive and inspiring writing community and the most. So we choose an active member. So anyone can join the club. Any student who's an HCC student, whether online, anywhere, you can be a member of the club. But then the person in the club or the officer who's contributed the most becomes nominated for that scholarship. And then the Lucille Joy Award is for the best literary piece. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. And those people don't realize, because HCC is so affordable, those $500 scholarships for students that are in district, that covers a class, a lot of
That
times.
covers a whole class. That's
Yes.
right. That's
So
exactly right.
that's a big deal. And that's a shout out to Dr. Hodges. They're having his own name scholarship. That's pretty good. So every fall and spring semester, the Reading Culture Planning Committee selects a country and book for HCC students, staff, and faculty to learn about together. So can you tell us about what country was selected this year and why was it selected, or how do you select them?
So this year's country is Zimbabwe. Every semester, fall and spring semester, I should say, we pick a different country, and we have quite a list of countries. If you go to the website, our Reading Culture website, it'll show you all the countries we've done so far. Generally, what happens is a committee meets and we look at, well, what region in the world have we not looked at in a while? We also look at our student population, because we have the largest international student population for a community college in the country. So we look at, well, what are also representative of some of our students here? So that goes into the process of choosing. What have we already chosen? What haven't we? Where have we not looked in a while? And who do we have in our student body?
I love that. And I don't know much about Zimbabwe, so I would love to learn
Exactly.
about that as well. So, and you recently posted that you have a faculty event on the 10th. What will be the focus of that event? And can you tell us about some of the workshops that might be held?
So that's the faculty conference, and as you mentioned, it's recentering the human in education is the focus, and it's not just English; it's for all faculty at HCC. So we'll have faculty from all departments making presentations that day in sessions, three sessions during the day. And it's Friday. It's this Friday, April the 10th, and it's not too late to register to attend. The sessions have already been selected, but there will be sessions on using rubrics, right? How to use rubrics to align with our outcomes, how to utilize or watch out for AI in our assignments, how to choose free materials for our classes where students don't have to bear the burden of the cost of materials. So sessions like that are really helpful, and also opportunities for faculty to share their tips and insights and just have a day of, camaraderie and, getting to know each other, see each other. We're so big that sometimes it's hard to have, that spirit of.
Yeah.
We're all in this together. So it's a
Yeah.
great day to get together.
And you mentioned us being so big. I wasn't even aware of this, or I would try to attend if my schedule wasn't, didn't permit. So it's great that we
Right.
have all of these options available for faculty to support them. So if students are looking to join the Creative Writing Club, what do they need to do?
So all they have to do is look us up. If you go to Eagle Engage, if students go to Eagle Engage, that's where all the student life clubs are listed. And you just go to Eagle Engage /HCC, and you should be able to find it, eagleengage.com. We also are on Instagram at HCCKCWC. K was for Katie, because that's where we originated. And as well as you can find us online. Just look us up. Just look up the HCC Creative Writing Club, and you should be able to find us. But yeah, we welcome anybody. Again, that virtual option is available for everyone.
I love that. Now, creative writing is a little daunting when you hear that creative writing. Oh my goodness, I don't think I'm that great. So if someone is hesitant to take that leap and put themselves out there in terms of being a writer, what advice would you give them?
I would give them that if they want to be a writer, first of all, if you write, whether or not you're published, you're a writer, right? As long as you're writing, you're a writer. If you want to improve your writing and you want your writing to get seen, then I would advise you to join the Creative Writing Club. I would advise you to find your people. I would advise that you would go to open mics. You find the people who are doing the thing already that you want to do, and it's inspirational and educational, because they will inspire you. You'll hear someone and say, I can do that, or I want to do that. Tell me how you did that. And also a key component is just read everything. Read what you like, read things that are difficult, and that will inspire you to write different things and write in different ways and write better.
Thank you for that advice. And then lastly, and you mentioned AI being a topic that you're going to talk about on Friday at the conference, but we all know that AI is a tool and that the chatbots are essentially coming for the creative writing field. What are your thoughts on how to integrate AI into creative writers' workflow, or do you think it should be there at all?
Well, that's a loaded question for me as a faculty member and as a writer. I can tell you what AI has done is it essentially has aggregated other people's creative writing. So as a writer, that's a dangerous thing, because it's taking your work without your permission, right? And as far as using it to write things, I will tell you, publishers don't want it. Publishers, the publishers don't want it because they want your original voice. Now, using it to help you craft and create and maybe enhance what you're saying is one thing, but using it to write for you, they can spot it a million miles away, and they want you. They want your experiences. They want your humanity. And more particular to your experience, the more particular you are, surprisingly, the more universal it is and inspirational it is. And we all have a story. We all have a story to tell. And I would just say, don't let Claude or ChatGPT tell your story for you.
Yeah, I always tell people, I tell my students, I want to hear your voice. I don't want to hear what someone else, an aggregation of other people are saying. So Courtney, thank you. This has been really enlightening, and it was great to learn all about what you all are doing. We definitely appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So coming up after a quick commercial break, I will return with Save the Date announcements.
It's Kyle's last spin on his turntable from college.
Yeah.
And the first day of Kira's new career in IT. It's the last tea party for Crystal with Miss Marshmallow.
Oh, wow.
And Sarah's first day of management training at Goodwill. When you donate items to Goodwill, you help provide skills training and career placement for people seeking to realize their potential. And the things you love get to start a new life too.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a family closer together. It's the way we make sure his first chapter book is the first step on his path to greatness. It's the way we rally in hard times and rise back up stronger than ever. United is the way we come together so everyone can thrive. Join us at unitedway.org.
There have always been a few ready to fight and win. Since 1775, these few have been Marines, and they come from across this land to defend the future of our nation. This year, our Corps celebrates 250 years, and Marines are proud to serve this country, each other, and all that is still to come for America.
When a child is fighting a critical illness, one truth touches us all. Every child deserves a childhood. A wish sparks a ripple of hope that transforms communities far and wide. And when we grant wishes together, we create a movement of kindness, strength, and unity. Become a wish maker today and be part of a journey that truly changes lives.
My name is Jeff. Having a traumatic brain injury is understanding you were a lot smarter before the accident. I lost so many traits. Food donations from Suncoast Center of Independent Living helped me tremendously. It can mean fully paying the bills off. That's one of the biggest gifts right there. I have a purpose again. Life goes on.
Now we have a few announcements we think you should know about. First, the Youth and Teens Symposium at HCC West Loop campus. This event is designed for youth, teens, and their parents and guardians to explore real-world career paths and resources that help them prepare for higher education and the workforce. Students will participate in interactive sessions across HCC's unique Digital Information and Technology Center of Excellence, exploring fields from AI or artificial intelligence and robotics, digital gaming and simulation, cybersecurity, computer programming, and more. It's going to be held on April 18th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the HCC West Loop campus at 5601 West Loop South. Next, the music student recital for spring 2026. Join us for an evening showcasing outstanding HCC music students selected to perform based on faculty adjudicated video submissions. Experience exceptional talent, dedication, and artistry as these musicians bring their work to the stage. The Media, Visual, and Performing Arts Center of Excellence at Houston City College supports creativity, innovation, and professional preparation across the arts through dynamic programs and events that engage students and the community. It's going to be held on April 8th from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the HCC Spring Branch campus in Theater 2. Lastly, the HCC Alumni Association Spring Networking Social. HCC Alumni Affairs cordially invites alumni and friends to the HCC Alumni Association Spring Networking Social at the Eastside campus. HCC Alumni Association's networking socials are high-energy gatherings, an exciting chance to reconnect and celebrate our Eagle community in a fun, festive atmosphere at HCC. Registration for this event is required. It will be held on April 14th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Eastside campus on Rustic Street. That's all the time we have for now. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time.